Big controversy, podcaster Joe Rogan. Somebody put a compilation of Joe Rogan, who's had a podcast for 12 years, on social media. Him saying the N-word over and over and over again.
Like, you know,
saying the word.
You've already said
Is just like saying.
she's calling you a
It's like this boy that he's a and starts calling them word. There should be a word like, especially like the word. That's our. He says guy, and then starts saying allowed to use the word. The word see word say. He couldn't say.
Now, never mind, you can find left-wing people like the Young Turks doing the same thing.
I apologize. I know these are like difficult words to hear, but words like and you are why I lost my job. He only shot run or run.
Or that. Okay, so they're like, all right, you cover that Jerry Rice looking
Whatever, head.
Lake.
He canceled his weekend at Head Ranch.
His ranch was called Head.
Jews and
Lover on it.
Which is better, or cracker?
it was apparently called head.
Oh, you're
Doing nothing and being a lazy.
They were lovers.
It don't give a time to learn his lesson.
white crackers.
Yeah.
Does that mean now we can say black?
There will never be a
Now, Joe Rogan said it was taken out of context. Nevertheless, he apologized.
Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years. My hope is that, look, I can't go back in time and change what I've said. I wish I could. Obviously, that's not possible. But I do hope that this can be a teachable moment for anybody that doesn't realize how offensive that word can be coming out of a white person's mouth.
So white people should never use the N-word, no matter the intent, no matter the context. Does that apply to Mel Brooks, whose Blazing Saddles some people consider to be one of the funniest movies ever made?
How about a good old work song?
I get no kick from champagne, mere alcohol.
Now, in this movie, the N-word was used liberally, and the people who were the butt of the joke were the white racists.
And isn't it a lovely morning? Up yours.
Good evening, Sheriff. Sorry about the up yours.
Should Mel Brooks have never made that movie? And Quentin Tarantino uses the N-word in his films all the time, and almost always the smartest person in the room is Samuel L. Jackson.
Then what Marcellus do?
Sent a couple of cats over to his place. They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony. Fell 4 stories. Had a little garden down at the bottom, closed in glass like a greenhouse. Fell through that.
Ronald Reagan saw it 40 years ago. Massive inflation that we haven't seen since today. In his own words, inflation is as violent as a mugger, as frightening as an armed robber, and as deadly as a hitman. And right now, your retirement accounts are under attack thanks to the inflationary policies of this administration. If you've not yet called Birch Gold, the only people I trust to help you diversify your 401ks and IRAs into gold, then you are missing the boat. Actually, you're treading water without a life vest. Birch Gold has your life vest. Let them help you convert an IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. With thousands of satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, you can trust Birch Gold to help protect your savings. Just go to birchgold.com/Larry right now to get a no-cost, no-obligation info kit. This comprehensive 20-page guide reveals how gold and silver can protect your savings and how you can buy them under the umbrella of a tax-sheltered account. So, do it right now. Go to birchgold.com/Larry. That's BIRCHgold.com Larry. And then there's Kanye West, who had a #1 song called Gold Digger. Can you imagine the word that rhymes with digger? And at a Lollapalooza concert, he gave the majority white attendees temporary permission to use the N-word. Did the permission expire when they hit the lobby, when they hit the parking lot, when they pull up in their driveway? So it's okay for Kanye West to grant white people permission to use the N-word. It gets very confusing, doesn't it? And then there are all these rappers, all these comedians that use the word all the time. Richard Pryor used it on the Johnny Carson show in the 70s. And then later in his career, he said he was wrong to have used it and that he was no longer going to say it anymore.
Richard Pryor was someone who used the word freely, and his use of the word set him apart from every other comedian at the time. However, Pryor soon realized that he might have been using the word as a crutch and then decided to stop using it altogether. This is why Richard Pryor stopped saying the N-word.
Bill Cosby chastised black comics for using the N-word while he was serially drugging and raping women. So I'm not sure he's the moral arbiter of what words ought not be used or should be used. Don't you think? Larry Wilmore, the comedian at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, dropped the N-word. Remember that?
So, Mr. President, if I'm going to keep it 100, yo, Barry, you did it, my did it. Thank you very much. Good night.
Smokey Robinson, when talking about why he does not use the term African American, dropped the N-word.
You didn't see the Beverly Hillbillies being protested by white folks. And if you think that, cause you think that being called African American sets all black people's minds at ease, since we affectionately call each other, I affectionately say to you, please.
Bill Maher got hammered for using it in a joke where he said that he would have been not a... Hope you enjoyed that short video. Now to watch the full video, just click on the link below and watch it on Epic TV. It only costs $1 a month to sign up, and you'll get unlimited access to all the great exclusive content on the platform. Now, as you know, this show is now exclusively on Epic TV. So by signing up for just $1 a month, you're supporting me and my team to keep it going. I promise you, you'll not be disappointed. Thank you, and God bless. I'll see you on Epic TV. Larry Elder here, and I've got some great news for you. If you're tired of the censorship in this country, then you're in luck. You can go over to epictv.com and watch honest programs that don't spin the facts. EpicTV.com is a brand new, no censorship video platform where you can watch not only my show, but other deep documentaries, great programs, wholesome movies that you can watch with your entire family. So head over to epictv.com. I'll see you there.